Welcome to our evening program. Tonight we're in Bodhipala Monastery near Adelaide. We're going to do about 15 minutes of quiet meditation first, just to prove that whether you're in Adelaide or Melbourne or Singapore or Bangkok, you can meditate just the same. It's not limited to time or place. It's all about your mind. So, as usual, find a comfortable posture. Sit up straight as the Buddha encouraged. And try and find the feeling of the in-breath and the out-breath at the tip of your nostrils. If you can't find that feeling, just breathe in deeply a few times, so that you become really familiar with the air coming in at the tip of your nostrils, filling your lungs, and your lungs deflating, and the air going out again at the tip of your nostrils. So if you're going to be successful in meditation, one quality you need is saddha, which is often translated as faith, but it can also be translated as conviction or confidence. You have to have some confidence that what you're doing is useful for you and it's going to bring something good to you. In particular, help you to understand your own mind better, calm it down, and help you to let go of stress and suffering. Because if you have faith in the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, that's really what you have faith in. That the Buddha understood how to free our mind or a human mind from stress, suffering, and that what he taught works. It works for anyone. But you do need to have some confidence that it works. So maybe from your upbringing, or from having heard Dhamma before, meeting teachers, or if you are more experienced, then from your past meditation, you know that it's something that helps you. Then you have the willingness and the energy to put effort into paying attention to the in-breath and out-breath. If you have doubt, which is the opposite of conviction or confidence, then of course you won't even bring your attention to the breath. You'll be thinking about whether it's worth it or you should do something else. Your mind will be agitated and it won't settle down. And there may be other distractions that come up as you're doing this. Quite naturally, thoughts will come into your mind as you meditate. And you might think about other people or other things that you still have to do. Memories will come up. Sounds that distract you. Sensations in your body. Maybe a feeling of pain. Your aim is to keep bringing attention back to the breath at the tip of your nostril. Make that the center of your experience right now. So where is the most important place now? Well, it's your breath. What's the most important thing you're doing right now? Knowing the breath. Knowing whether the breath is going in, whether the breath is going out. So you trust in the method and the teacher, the Buddha. When you trust or have confidence in the teacher and the method, then you're willing to give up to it. You're willing to set aside other business at this time. Even thoughts that seem really important, planning your day tomorrow, some business that you have to sort out, it will trick you and say, this is what you must be doing now, not following your breath. So you have to be strong in your confidence, trust in the method, and sharp and alert. And every time your mind starts to throw up these trains of thought, teach yourself to let them go. Really doesn't matter at this moment. You don't have to plan the rest of your week or the rest of your life at this moment. You can do the opposite. You can let it all go. You don't have to think about other people at this time. You can just let everything go and be with yourself. And whatever feeling comes up in your body, may feel tired or some pain, just accept it. Try to be at peace with it, even if it's unpleasant. So really you're learning to be at peace with yourself by turning to watch the breath. And you only need to know whether the breath is going in or go out. You see there's a little pause. Once you breathe out, there's a pause before you breathe in again. Once you breathe in, there's a pause before you breathe out again. So you're becoming familiar with the whole of the breath. Coming in, pause, going out, and there's a pause. And at the same time, guiding your attention back to the breath every time the mind wanders away. So whatever thought comes up, you don't have to judge it. Good thought, bad thought, unimportant kind of random thought, very serious thought. Doesn't matter. All of it you just know, and then return to the breath. Any sound that catches your attention, just know it and then drop it. Let it be. Come back to the breath. Or if you feel some pain in your legs, just know the painful feeling and then return to the breath. You don't have to create a story around it. You don't have to like or dislike anything at this time. You're just knowing things and then letting go. And you'll see how impermanent and how uncertain all the thoughts are. Since this morning, you've had thousands of thoughts go through your head, but they're not there now, so you can afford to let go of the new ones that come up, because they're just thoughts. feelings, same. Pleasant feeling, painful feeling comes up, you know it, and then you let it go. Even though this is something very simple, just paying attention to the in-breath and the out-breath, it's very helpful to us, and it brings up a good feeling because you're actually looking after yourself, taking care of yourself at this time. So that means you're giving value to yourself as a human being. You're saying it's worthwhile to do this. So it brings up a sense of self-respect, kindness, goodwill to yourself. These are very nourishing qualities. Out of these nourishing qualities, other good qualities, good experiences will arise. So the Buddha was giving us a way that we can look after ourselves, improve ourselves as human beings. Even though the technique is something very simple, just paying attention to the in-breath, the out-breath, and learning as you go. Learning about the true nature of your own body, your mind. And this kind of knowledge helps you to understand the root cause of stress, suffering, but also to remedy it and let go of the cause. Helps you to understand craving. This word we use from Pali, tanha, means craving, wanting, which causes us discontent. Now you're seeing that craving is just a thought. If you can be mindful and let that thought go, you're letting go of craving. The Buddha said craving is the cause of suffering. So if you let go of craving, even if only for a moment, then you're liberating your mind from stress, suffering, even if only for a moment. So we'll carry on a little bit longer and then end the session.